LeBron sweepstakes is in full swing, and now we're hearing Boston as a potential landing spot. The C's already obviously a real contender without the King, and we heard Irving dodge that question about reuniting with his former teammate. Stephen A., considering the bad blood between those two, should Kyrie ever want to play with LeBron again?
No, he shouldn't. And that's not about LeBron James, the person or anything like that. It has nothing to do with it, where I'm going. I'm saying he should never consider playing with LeBron James again because he wanted to leave LeBron James. So the reasons that you wanted to leave LeBron James have not changed. You understand? You've been going 1 year. You're trying to re-up. You're trying to get max dollars, a super max deal. You also want your own franchise. You want to be the face of the franchise. You want to be that number one option. You certainly don't want a superstar the magnitude of a LeBron James to have to defer to. You worked diligently to get yourself out. According to reports, you even told Dan Gilbert and them, look, you keep me here, hell, I'll just have a knee surgery. Okay, I'll just have knee surgery. I won't even play for you. All right, now, he didn't tell me that, didn't tell us that when he showed up on First Take, but that's certainly what's been reported. In the end, what it comes down to is this. Kyrie Irving has established himself as a superstar in this league. He's a champion. He's a big-time guard. We all know what he brings to the table, and we firmly believe that if Kyrie Irving were healthy, Boston would have been in the finals this year instead of Cleveland. We've seen that now. And so when you look at it from that perspective, why pair again with LeBron James? For what? It defeats everything that you went through in order to get out and the situation that you ultimately found yourself in. It would be an exercise of futility of the highest order, would make no sense whatsoever, and it's something I don't believe he should consider.
Kyrie we talk a lot about Mamba mentality, right? Has that Kobe attitude? Westbrook comes to mind, obviously. I said it's AI and Kobe had a baby, it's Russell Westbrook. Maybe no one has Kobe's mentality quite like Kyrie Irving. And I don't just mean in terms of the way he plays. Kyrie is among probably the greatest ever finisher in the paint, not above the rim, right? And a great player. He's proven his point. Stephen A., you earlier in the show said, Max, you owe him an apology, this and that. You said that, you didn't think he could do it, and he proved his point. I've said that many times. I said Kyrie has proven his point. I was wrong about the level at which he could play and needing to get out from under LeBron's shadow. And we talk a lot about how, making that Kobe comparison to Kyrie, and we know that they've had discussions about Kyrie's career, Kobe and Kyrie. We talk a lot about, and I do, about how Kobe and Shaq underachieved. They won 3 in a row, but they could have done more. And how Kobe chased Shaq out of town. But let's face it, Stephen A., the truth of the matter is Kobe had to chase Shaq out of town. Kobe could not live a life where he was second banana, even if it's 1 and 1A. He had to be one. He had to see for himself. He had to prove that. And so it doesn't mean he does it alone. He had a Shaq replacement. Of course, it took 3 guys. It took Powell, Bynum, and Odom, right? He had 3 guys to replace Shaq. Shaq needed a Kobe replacement. He had Dwayne Wade. LeBron can't do it without a Kyrie replacement. He's now got to go find one. Kyrie needs a LeBron replacement, obviously. He has a great team around him. Tatum and Brown and Horford and Gordon Hayward, or else maybe he and Kawhi link up somewhere. He needs that, but it can't be LeBron. It can be a guy who serves some of the same function as LeBron, but it can't be the guy from whose shadow he tried to escape, just as Kobe had to prove it without Shaq. Clearly, Kyrie has to prove it. I'm not saying I'm saying this already. He's saying this. He came on this show and basically said he needs to see himself in full bloom. What is he capable of? And I took that as selfish, actually. I thought, well, wait a minute. That's more important to you than winning championships? Maybe it is, but he needs to see the full expression of himself on a basketball court absent LeBron. Shaq was better than Kobe when they were both at their best. That wasn't the point for Kobe. Kobe needed to reach the mountaintop without Shaq. And Kyrie is saying the same thing about LeBron.
Yeah, but how do you feel about it?
I think he's right. I think that the two things are not mutually exclusive. I thought that his parting from LeBron was the same thing as him saying, I put my own self-expression above winning championships. Kyrie stubbornly, just as Kobe did, said, no, I refuse to give in to that paradigm. I don't subscribe to it. What I'm saying is my full expression without that dude will result in championships. And he must pursue that, and he's already proven his point.
You know, it was very simple. It wouldn't be so arduous. I mean, all you had to do was say, Stephen A., you were right. I agree with what you said to me back when he left. And you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what you said, Stephen A. I mean, that would have been very simple, Max Kellerman. It wouldn't have been that complicated.
Don't remember
but
it
I understand. You just don't remember it that way. It's a good answer. I understand. You know, I understand.
A lot of people didn't know, in your defense. A lot of people didn't know if he could get.
Listen, no. What I was saying was he firmly believed he would go and win without LeBron. He believed that. And I'm like,
and he
not
was
a scrub.
Right to believe it.
And he was right to believe it.
But he couldn't phrase it like that.
A lot of people did doubt him.
He couldn't phrase it like that because he also understands there's a process. There's a way you go. Don't just make the declaration as though you actually have to go do the doing. And I think Kyrie even then was like basically telling us, though I wasn't hearing him clearly enough, I got to go do the doing.
Having said all of that, he better be careful because Boston's a great situation.
Yep.
You know, if you're going to leave Boston, you better go to a place where you got a shot to win because then he'll be crucified. Oh, then he'll be crucified.
Kyrie, you're right. Kyrie is doing he's adding another layer. He's not only saying, I got to see what I can be away from that guy and win a championship. He's also saying, I want to go there and conquer that place. Like he actually has, I don't even just want to do it in Boston. I want my own team where I do it where I want to do it. It's ambitious.